risk it for every ticket we saw them. Won't make it home.
I was sitting on my link and I start thinking, ain't gonna make 100 million. Even worse, horse and carriage front the church laid off enough. I dealt with it. I ain't tipping. Let's all get on one accord and take the world. Take the money, take the power, and the winners. Chill. Look all these ways they derailed. That's why respect me to the utmost when you see me's how I feel. Cause I ain't failed. I seen it coming, did not tell. Different lanes, same passion for the meal. Switch lanes, all black, 2 glass ceilings. B12 too fast.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be spring. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Stepping in, Mookie Betts, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomas on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Cain runs. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
He's safe.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Turner.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. High pop up. Adams is under it. And that retires the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Eduardo Escobar.
Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to get it is Pedroia. And there's 1 away. Standing in, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Soler.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's Buster Posey now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high the 1-0. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Popped him up. Cabrera ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Adams ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Paxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pops this one up. Saladino waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Digging in as Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman.
A shot down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in, Yasmani Tomas. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cabrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's one. And here's Tyler Saladino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Stepping up to the plate, Tomas Talis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie
Comes
Betts.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Adams has to shade his eyes from the sun. Again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. And the inning is over. Digging in now, Jeff Hoffman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jeff Hoffman.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And that's the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. Strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for Boston.
Now here's the pitch.
Buster Posey.
Dribbled down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
First baseman number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A runner at first with no outs here. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. To second for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Xander Bogaerts. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance? James Paxton. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these.
And the third baseman makes the play. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
J.D. Martinez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. In for strike two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Adams.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Pedroia fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last dance at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there as it falls in. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well from the stretch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Tomas moving in, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Soler's after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0. Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. Blake Wood takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak roller right side. Flips it underhand. Throw in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Tomas. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
At the plate, Tyler Saladino. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Tomas Telis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. As a look, now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is going to get there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Wood. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cain runs to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Turner, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Saladino takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And that one just missed outside. Kane on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And the 2-out threat will not come to. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Escobar. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia has it, and there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Martinez
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Saladino up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Just got a piece up the line. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tomas on the move, but the left fielder calls him off. Ready for another chance, Matt Adams. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a check. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop, reined in on the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Tomas. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Ready once again, Tyler Saladino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Seared down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Tomas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now. Digging in to try it again.
Catcher Tomas Haley.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. James Paxton. Reese Hoskins is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Al Albuquerque has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Cain runs, hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a double steal try here. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Adams moving to his left. 2 down. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
now to the plate to pick. Andres Blanco will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now they'll put the tag on him at second, and they get him. My word, what a mess defensively, but it turns out to be a double play. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Cain. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Diekman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So digging in now, Pedro Baez, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off in the bottom of the
Here
ninth.
it comes.
Left fielder.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Here's Matt Adams now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready to deliver.
Matt
Here's the first
Adams.
pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Number 13,
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Martinez over at second. Adams at first with no outs. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Now to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Saladino will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was too good.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Fans, our final line score. First.